Like literally last night I'm drunk and I'm like, yo, someone sends me $1,000, I'm gonna go piss on the statue. The whole chat is saying, piss on it, go, go, go. Like they egg me on to do crazy shit.
See, I got a lot of people in my chat that all they want is me crash out, crash out, crash out. They want me to go get drunk in the middle of the day and run around.
All of Somali and his fanboys, all of his supporters are trying to do their best to target verifiable and legitimate sources of information.
Johnny Somali just did something unbelievable. He's now saying that every single crime and outrageous thing he did was actually because of his audience. Yep, you heard that right. Johnny is pointing fingers at his fans, claiming they pressured him, gave him directions, and basically forced him into doing everything. So now, according to him, he's not really the one to blame. It's all on the people who watched and supported him. But why is he suddenly saying all this? Because this entire blame the fans storyline is actually part of a bigger strategy, either his idea or one his supporters cooked up, to fool the courts and create an excuse. He's trying to say his actions weren't really his own, that he was mentally unstable at the time. That way, maybe the Korean legal system will go easy on him or even let him off completely. But that's not all. We've just received a brand new update from one of his Somali brothers back in his home country, and what he revealed about Johnny will absolutely stun you. We're also hearing a new report involving Japanese authorities that could spell major trouble for Johnny Somali. Right now, there's a political party back in charge in Japan, one that has a history of exposing Johnny's activities there. While not everyone in Japan agrees with this party's methods, they were the first to call out Johnny's bad behavior in the past. So if they or any government official decide to take action this time, it could end very badly for him. And what's shocking is that Johnny Somali isn't slowing down. What he's doing now is even worse than before. If you've seen the documentary by Alex Knoll about the nuisance streamers destroying South Korea and Japan, including Johnny Somali, Ice Poseidon, and others, you already know the chaos they've caused. In that documentary, some of the most jaw-dropping things about Johnny Somali were revealed. Now, Johnny is claiming that all of it happened because of his fans. He pretends he's not directly blaming them, but when you look closely at his words and intentions, it's obvious. He wants people to believe he was just taking orders from his audience so he doesn't have to suffer the full consequences of his behavior.
Like I succumb to the peer pressure of my chat a lot, and that's a big problem. I don't want to put the blame in my chat room, but me, I feel like I have like a dopamine rush when I see my chat going fast. Like literally last night I'm drunk and I'm like, yo, someone sends me $1,000, I'm gonna go piss on the statue. The whole chat is saying, piss on it, go, go, go. Like they egg me on to do crazy shit, but I can't blame them.
And honestly, I can't fully disagree with that part. Think about it. What kind of fans does he even have? These people spend all day in his Discord, plotting the wildest, most reckless ways to stir up chaos, prank strangers, and figure out how to help Johnny dodge every consequence. So yeah, they're part of the problem too. They encourage him, cheer him on, and back him up every time he does something shady. And Johnny, he hasn't changed one bit. He keeps pulling the same stunts, gets arrested, somehow wriggles out, and goes back to it like nothing happened. That's why even people from his own country are fed up. A Somali brother, someone from Johnny's homeland, recently said, Johnny Somali always wins. Meaning, no matter what he does, Johnny always finds a way to escape justice.
See, I got a lot of people in my chat that all they want is me crash out, crash out, crash out. They want me to go get drunk in the middle of the day and run around. But sometimes I gotta chill, guys. We gotta balance that. They're gonna film my ass beating in 4K, 8K. God damn.
And honestly, I can't even fully disagree with Johnny Somali on this part, because just think about it. What kind of fans and followers does he even have? These people are sitting in his Discord every day, cooking up the most ridiculous ideas on how to create new chaos, how to mess with everyone, and how to help Johnny escape any consequences. So yeah, these fans are also responsible. They push him, they hype him up, they help him do all this shady stuff, and they still support him no matter what crime he does. And Johnny? He hasn't learned a single lesson. He keeps doing the same thing, gets arrested, somehow gets out, and repeats it all over again. That's exactly why even people from his own country are fed up. Right now, a Somali...
Hey, where are you from? Somalia. You're from Somalia? Did Johnny Somali send you?
Johnny Somali always wins. Johnny Somali always wins. Johnny Somali always wins.
And if there's anyone worse than a criminal, it's Johnny Somali. No one else comes close. He's crossed every possible line when it comes to committing crimes. And now he's out here claiming that everything he did was for the fans. So let's say in his next trial, The court asks him more questions. What do you think he'll say? He'll likely repeat the same excuse. Blame the fans. Play the victim. Act like he's innocent. So, when he's in front of a judge, what kind of answer is he going to give this time?
Do you think you're evil?
No, I don't think I'm evil.
Do you think you're evil?
No, I don't think I'm evil. I don't think I'm evil.
You met me in person. You see, I'm not Hitler, bro.
I mean, you're definitely not like an evil person, right? I don't think that's
I appreciate that.
right. But I think that a lot of what you do is just, there are people worse than criminals.
Now it's all coming together. Johnny Somali always has a new excuse ready to go whenever he faces the court. That's exactly why he's making these moves right now. As Legal Mindset once pointed out, Johnny and his team spend every single moment plotting new ways to confuse the legal system and hurt others in the process.
If you guys want to know why I pled guilty, it's because, bro, do you think I want to sit in this fucking country any longer? Do you think I'm really gonna sit there and argue with the judge over a $100 fine? I'm guilty, so what? I'll pay it. I'm out.
Yeah, like Legal Mindset said, this is the moment Johnny Somali and his crew should be afraid. Because now, people know the full truth about what Johnny has done, and they're not ignoring it or brushing it off as just drama. But here's the problem for Johnny. If people like Legal Mindset and others keep investigating and revealing even more evidence,
Fake claims, they've already tried to strike people. This has happened, but they're not giving up. And this is something that they're going to continue to do as this thing goes on. But to me, what this signals is Johnny Somali and his Discord are desperate. They are flailing and they are trying to get anything to give any wins they can get before August 13th. And all of Somali and his fanboys, all of his supporters are trying to do their best to target verifiable and legitimate sources of information like myself, like Somali, that have been accurate and objective throughout this coverage of Johnny Somali specifically. They're trying to come after sources of information because they want it to be quiet. They want nobody to know what's going on.
and I fully agree. Anyone who truly understands the situation would never side with Johnny Somali. He's clearly not mentally unstable. This is just another trick he's using to avoid punishment. And now he's shifting the blame to his followers, which is just another lame excuse. Nothing more. If South Korean authorities see through the lies and understand the real story, then they won't be fooled by Johnny's act. Because if they are fooled, Johnny will slip away from Korea once again, just like he always does. What do you think about all this? Let us know.
Help himself. And I don't mean that he can't help himself for mental issues. I mean, like, he has shown very clearly that he has actually planned his actions. He researched about the comfort woman issue, regardless of whether people agree with that or not.
I fully agree with that, and I think if any person is fully aware of what's going on, they will never agree with Johnny Somali or his intentions. There's no way Johnny Somali is actually mentally ill. This is just his new plan to escape, and now he's trying to say his fans made him do everything, which is just a shady excuse, nothing more. If the South Korean authorities really know the full truth and they see through all his lies, then they won't fall for Johnny Somali's fake story. Because if they do fall for it, then Johnny will easily escape from South Korea again, just like he always does. So what do you think about that? Let me know.